All right, I fixed it. There you go. Fuck's sake. All right, everyone. I think we're live, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Another RaddTitan chat, and we are. Where are we? We're on Facebook at the moment, so we're putting this on Facebook. Something just popped up on my phone, so I think we're live. Nope, that's my mum. So yeah, we're live on Facebook, and we've been away. Well, I've been away for a little while, and yep, I can see you on Facebook there. Hey. All right, sorry, now I can relax. So yeah, we're live. Been off for a good 2.5 weeks, I think. Apologies. I did actually lug my crappy laptop, which is actually next to me now, which weighs about 2.2 kilos. It's quite small, but it actually weighs like quite a bit. And I lugged that with me to Thailand, and we didn't even do the chat, and I didn't even use the laptop while I was out there, really. So, I tell a lie. I used it to record sound on some of the interviews. They actually did. Actually, it did do a good job. So, I'll take that back. Sorry, buddy. Hey, sorry, man.
Hey, it's okay.
Hey.
The thing was as well, man. When I was talking to you when you were out there each day, we were really busy. You know,
When I first,
I didn't want to add to it with like, oh, let's do the chat now. Let's do it. I just thought, you know what? Concentrate on what you're doing. You know, you did some really good content out there as well. I was proud of you, man. Looked like you learned something from when I took you to Singapore and whipped you into shape. You learned how to behave. I was proud of you. Really proud.
well, I mean, still learning, because there's some things kind of was interesting to learn. I mean, I did some interviews, and the same as George's camera now, where he's got the light behind him, and I've already told him not to do that, but he's not listening. The same as the way George is now, where he's coming off like someone on a video talking about how they just got touched in an inappropriate way. He's going to get the teddy bear out now soon and sort of show on the teddy where he was touched. But that happened on the interview, and I actually told the person I was interviewing, you know, we need to do this somewhere else because of the light. And they were like, I like this place, it's really nice. And yeah, I was like, great, but it's not going to come out very well on the interview. But I had to mess around, so I learned about all the kind of color grading and stuff on Adobe a bit more. I'm not really happy with the color and the quality, really, because I don't have a calibrated screen. So
the thing is, it's really difficult. If I sit where I used to sit with the display sort of on camera, unfortunately, man, I'm getting old, and my lower back is not like bent over.
Yeah.
When I was a younger man,
Used to be bent over all the fucking time.
Yeah, it was bent over all the time. It was fine. You know, it was absolutely fine. But now I'm sort of like walking around, hobbling about. So now I'm sitting up nice and straight. Got a nice lumbar support cushion. So unfortunately, it's very bright. Actually, it's been really lovely weather as well. You know, for the fact it's you know, what are we in now? Coming into the end of August.
We're in September. Yeah. We're coming up to September.
Nice and bright. It has been lovely. So yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah. So what I'm
Did you have a
trying.
good trip? Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So no, I was in Thailand. I went there for there was an event that Figurama were doing. I just received I just received their Devilman, very, very impressive piece, and it was great to kind of see other pieces out there. So for example, their Thor piece, I wasn't really that impressed by their Thor piece by seeing it in pictures and things, and by looking at it, I probably saw like, I don't know, 20 different pictures of it, and I just thought to myself, yeah, whatever. And it's just nice sometimes to see those things in person. So it is actually quite impressive, and I might be getting that shipped out. So yeah, that's, you know, and also I didn't realise it comes with a signed art print by Walt Samuelson, so that's actually really, really cool. And he
Nice.
the other thing. So I was there for the event. It was the unveiling of the Tokyo Ghoul piece. I'm probably going to upset every anime fan by saying that I haven't seen the Tokyo Ghoul anime, and I've seen the movie. The movie sucked big time. My girlfriend wanted to watch it. Actually, it was on Netflix. I've been told that
She chose that.
What's that?
She chose that.
She chose Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah.
Shut up. Are you serious?
Yeah, she loves like she watches all action horror films. Yeah.
Marry her as quick as possible.
Well, she always wants to watch like the really. I mean, I like really bad horror.
Not I get in my house. Not I get in my house.
Yeah, I know what you get. You get fucking Love Island.
I get in my house. A good day for me. A good day is Great British Menu and a bit of Poldark. That's a good fucking day. if it's a bad day, dude, it's Celebrity Big Brother. Fucking Only Way is Essex. I feel like my brain. I get dumber. By the minute.
I try my hardest to when I'm at your house. I really try to convince her to shut anything off like that, because I fucking any program she watches is like I don't get it. I mean, like she's she's an intelligent woman, and it's just like she just wants to feel like shit, like and feel like just dumbed down for a fucking couple of hours. I don't know what it is, but
that's exactly what it is. It's the fact that it's zero brain power to watch these shows. But I say to her, babe, you know, you're one day you're going to come off there, you're going to be a dribbling fucking mess. You're not going to be, you're not going to be able to do everything anymore. You're going to be like everything. All this sort of nonsense that's going on. I mean, honestly, God, I just can't deal with it.
Well, I mean, the thing is again, I mean, I end up like watching these shows, and it just pisses me off. It puts me in a bad mood watching them. About like, and they're so fake as well. Like The Only Way is Essex is just like it's scripted, and people think it's real, and it's just like fuck off.
Yeah, it's funny. It is funny. They walk outside their house filming, and they've been slagging someone off, and that person just happened to be walking past when all this drama's going on. It's just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So who we got in the house? So I mean, unfortunately, we experiencing some issues with the YouTube side, and we are also. It kind of works out a little bit where it benefits a bit if this does come through on Facebook. I can never know whether it's running properly on Facebook or not, but we will post later on YouTube. But the thing is we are trying to grow the Facebook page, because when you look into actual things that get measured and that are important from the outside, from the outside, the Facebook page side is much more important than the actual group to people analysing it. So, for example, if you want to go to conventions and you want to get like press passes to events, they never ask you how big your Facebook group is. It's always how big's your Facebook page. And when you say, yeah, we got, I don't know, 2,000 people, they're like, okay. But we got like nearly 10,000 members on the group. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to go onto the page, click on the follow or like or whatever that little fun thing is, and we're trying to focus on that a little bit. What was I going to say? Do you want to mention the good news one or
good news one?
Oh my god! We just spoke about it 5 minutes ago. For fuck's sake!
What are you talking about? The 150?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, I can discuss it if you want. It's we have graciously been donated for our 150th show. We will be giving away the Singapore Game and Toy Comic Con exclusive Gambit. It's been donated by our good friend Mohammed Stafik, so you've got to give him a massive thumbs up and a good thank you if and when you get this. But he's going to donate that to the RaddTitan giveaway, which is fantastic. So somebody will be winning that. We will work on the details. We were talking about off air how we were going to do it, but we're going to be working on the details over the next 2 weeks, and then we'll try and put something in place. But yeah, somebody will win that, all completely free. So we'll let you know the details, but that's basically the gift that we're going for. We need to have a little word with XM as well, because we've said to them that we wanted them to give us something, and they're busy. So we need to keep on top of them. But so far, somebody will be winning the Gambit con exclusive. So, you know, if anybody doesn't know that piece is, check that piece out, have a little look, and then stay tuned for how you can win it.
Alright, someone's saying that your microphone's a bit low, so let me turn you up.
Turn me down, did you?
Yeah,
you did,
just
no?
fucking mute you because you don't let me talk otherwise.
Yeah, you poor man's Nenny D looking motherfucker. I bet you did.
I'm just going through the comments. I fucking hate the comments on the thing I hate about the Facebook side is the comments on as user friendly, and what they do is they don't come through in order. So like with YouTube, it literally comes through after about 5 seconds, and on Facebook, it seems that if you say, "Okay, guys, what's the name of this guy?" You know, I don't know who this character is. Blah blah blah. On YouTube, you'll get like a reply quite quickly, but then it feels like Facebook is about a minute behind. So we have Muslim in, we have Sims, Rob. That's the one. Rob was saying your mic's low. Brandon, Vasrod, Dave Rose, Brandon Guerrera. Alan Wallace is saying, any idea what Prime 1 Lobo will cost? My guess is the base is going to be 15 to 16, and then if you then get the because my prediction is going to be that you can buy it without the dolphins, and then I've also heard that there's going to be 1 dolphin pack and a 2 dolphin pack. So I think with the 2 dolphins, it's probably going to be 2,100. That's my prediction.
Yeah. That's well. I mean, them dolphins are massive, man. They're as big as statues themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, they're as big as scale stuff anyway. Like I was saying anyway, before when Alex had me muted and quiet, which is his usual game, so that there's a bit of balance to this flow of this conversation. The 150th show giveaway donated by Mohammed Safik will be the Gambit Singapore Game and Toy Comic Con exclusive Gambit 1/4 scale. That will be given away. One of our RaddTitan family members will win that, and we'll obviously work on some other things as well.
Yeah,
just in case you didn't.
Okay, I did turn your mic up, so they probably heard you now. So yeah, so we're going to be doing that again. We don't know the actual logistics of the competition, but obviously we're going to try and make it so that the competition kind of works for us a little bit, obviously, because we want to make the most of it. So we want to get some numbers in, but we also want to make sure that it goes. That sounds a bit wrong. It goes to the right people, meaning like we're not going to choose it, but I know in the past we've done the questionnaire, which was very popular, but I don't know. We'll come up with something. I mean, worst case scenario is we'll put the names in a fucking hat and we'll pull them out. I don't know. But we'll work.
Well, maybe if we're trying to grow the page, maybe what we'll do is we'll say that this will be a giveaway for the members of that page. So you join the page, jump on the page, and every name that's in there will get a chance to win it. Who knows? We'll go like that.
Well, yeah, that could be one of the ideas. But then again, I know there are a few guys who are solely on YouTube, so I don't really want to exclude them from the competition. So
then get on the page.
Yeah, we'll work it out anyway.
So account and jump on the page. It don't matter. Make it quick. Don't even use it. Get on the page. It doesn't make no difference.
So I'm just going through the comments here. So Junior Gusman, Brendan Guerrero is listening to us at work.
Getting paid, baby.
Yeah. Okay, Rob, is it better now? Because he says he's still having problems with you, but I'm well behind on the thing.
Yeah, I mean, Vass has already told me in the messages that it's better.
Okay, good. Is Rodney winning this one as well?
Fuck me, that was crazy. That was.
Yeah.
Thank God we're not doing the giveaway on Sunday because we're going to be We're actually going to be on Darth Castle's open mic on Sunday.
Yeah.
So be sure to jump in and check them out as well. We've been invited.
Yeah. So what we did was, we're big fans of Darth Castle. I'm sorry, George, but I'm really excited about meeting them in New York, and yeah, there's loads of guys going to New York, so I'm going to be meeting up with the guys there. I mean, Jen Mint just got a hotel suite, not even a room. He got a suite in the fucking hotel I'm in. So, but he'll be doing some.
Living large, man.
Yeah, man. I need some tips on how to make some money. I think, but Yeah, he's got a suite in the hotel I'm at, so he basically he's doing some like live videos and some things there. So going to try and pop up and get something done there. I think George Medina's there as well from MCE. Who else is there? There's loads of guys. Yeah, Darth Castle's there. We'll be meeting up with Longshot 1982.
Brandon.
Yeah, so I mean, there's loads of guys. Brendan Guerrero as well. He's there, and I'm going to cut his hair because his hair's getting well fucking bad, isn't it? It's getting well like greasy and bad and a bit thin as well. So I'm gonna shave his head, I think.
That'd be good to do that. Should do that for the giveaway. Yeah. That should be part of the gifts, is cutting his hair. I've got to be honest. It's the same thing at the minute with the Singapore, Game and Toy Comic Con. I'm gutted that I'm going to be missing this year because Aaron Ray Perez. I'm hopeful. He told me he was going to be there, and he's one of my favourite artists, sculptors. So I would have loved to have met him and grabbed a beer and had a chat with him. Yeah. You're going to have to do that in my absence and buy him a drink for me. I know you're cheap, but buy him a drink for me. I'm gutted about that. That I'm not going to have to break bread with him. But you know what, man? First baby's on the way. It's due in October, early October. I can't take any chances. It's just one of them things. I'm grounded this year, and it's sad, but in a way it's helpful because I always like it when you go sort of out left field because I like things organised, and when I arrive, I'm diva-ish when I go to places. Yeah. So if Alex goes the first time, and it's a little bit like, all right, what's happening? It's always better that I'm on the second train, and it's like, oh, actually, you better be ready because George is coming. You don't like, because I don't like it when it's like, what am I doing? I like to know exactly where I'm going, exactly what I'm doing.
Well, apparently Vass is there.
Oh, is he?
I don't know. I never believe when he tells me anything, so I have to ask for, really, because he's so full of shit all the time, just trying to wind me up all the time, isn't he? Oh, allegedly so. Oh, do you know who else is there? Is Chad? Chad Man's there.
Oh, sweet. Well, at least you're gonna have no problem getting some cameramen for you.
Carlos is there as well.
Super Lobo, Carlos.
Yeah, Joel.
Yeah, he's doing his own shit. He ain't got time to hold your bags.
Yeah. Big Gary to come along, carry my shit.
Yeah, I love
going to be roadie.
Carlos is one of the. Did you watch his video? Actually, check out Carlos Super Lobo's YouTube video on the Iron Man Mark III.
Oh yeah.
He did some really good cleanups on that. It looked fucking much better when he was done with it. I know that people don't like. I know there's people out there that like it exactly how it came, but I've got to be honest. I really think it looks better on DVD.
Well, I've got the pictures of that in the actual comments. So it's like in the photos, and we'll talk about that after. Not Carlos's pictures, but pictures from online. So we will go over that as a point anyway. So yeah, what anything else that you want to go on to before? I've got the pictures of all the stuff that's come in, so don't worry about that.
Can't think of anything actually.
I got I bought so many fucking t-shirts in Thailand. I got so many.
Get any in my fucking size?
No, there's none in your size. Well, the problem is like in Thailand and fucking Asia and stuff like that, I am an extra so I'm an extra large, so double XL, and it's just like, Jesus, man, you'll be like a 4XL.
Five probably. What size do you wear in UK size?
Large.
Oh, okay, I'm XL then, so that's all right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Lockie's here telling me he's going to start trying to stitch me up, make me laugh on the chat.
Well, actually, he's a Star Wars fan. I've got a Star Wars one on at the moment. Actually, wait, I'll get some tea. Hold on a second. Let me get my tea. They're only there. Wait.
I mean, this is the disorganised sort of, off the cuff shit I'm talking about. If I go to the cons, man, I need that red compound. I need to live in like Jim Mint, otherwise Our boy Nick's on the chat as well.
What's that?
Our boy Nicholas is on the chat. He's joined us.
Oh yeah. So
Do some fucking work. Make sure the group's
I got this one just because I'm hoping to actually review one of their pieces. So this is like Berserk.
Oh, lovely.
It? So it's like Obey,
Yeah.
but it's like a Berserk piece with guts on
What
it.
do you mean? What do you mean review one of whose pieces? What you mean Prime One's one?
Yeah, I hope to review one of those fucking guts pieces, man.
Yeah, cool.
The Berserk pieces. This is. Oh yeah, this is yours.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah, so this is like Venom.
Yeah, that's lovely.
That was
I didn't
yours.
know I had Venom t-shirt. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, this was the one which I was quite pissed off. I mean, you could try this one on, but I don't think it'll fit you because it's a little bit loose on me. But this is one I got for you, and it was before you even told me.
Oh yeah, that'll fit me.
Yeah, you cut the arms otherwise. See, Akuma.
Nah, I'll just roll them up. That's all right.
So there's that one.
Lucky's like, this ain't t-shirt Titan for fuck's sake.
Don't go fucking
It's
yourself.
whatever we want it to be, motherfucker.
Yeah, then there's this one.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
My Thanos, I got like an Infinity Gauntlet one, which is in the wash, and I got a Venom one, which is in the wash. This is George's.
That's nice. Look at that sex on the beach, that is.
That one was from Rattwick. He bought you that.
Oh,
Actually.
mad one, bro.
These ones.
Oh yeah, thank you. I spoke to him online.
These ones, I was well looking for one for you, but they didn't have one, so I got that one.
Oh wow.
So it's like a Japanese style thing, but then you got this. This is the one I was looking for your size. Is this one? Look.
Yeah, Neo one.
They didn't have any French bulldogs, but this one you would love.
Oh yeah, that's nice. A samurai as well.
Yeah.
That's wicked, man. That's so cool.
And then the last two is this one's basically one which I bought. So it's like some like Leon
Oh yeah.
portrait, and then what happened was it was like 300. It was like 375 baht, and then if you buy two, it was 500. So I got like a Matilda one as well.
Yes. Well, you.
But then I kind of like after I bought the Matilda one, I was a bit like, oh yeah, she's 12. It's a bit weird. There's also.
I mean, Leon the extended edition. Yeah, I love the. Okay.
Yeah, so basically,
You could be folding them properly, putting them away. My OT didn't like that at all.
oh fuck
You know,
it.
the old guy, Fred apart, throw them over there.
God.
Taking some dirty knickers. Lovely.
Well, I'm not going to fold them up
You're
like.
checking it at dirty knickers there. You're literally checking it in no dirty underwear.
But yeah, so I got like an Infinity Gauntlet one, and then there's one which is like it's actually the Venom, and it looks like the coat of Venom. So yeah, it's quite a cool one actually.
That's nice.
Yeah. So then, everyone.
I'm a big fan of that piece, actually.
What's that?
I'm a big fan of that piece. I like that piece. That Koto Venom.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a good piece. It's a good piece. So do you want to go on to the pictures?
Yeah, man. Let's fly. I'm ready. Let's see what's been going on in our absence.
Actually, you didn't let me finish my story, did you?
I would imagine that I would have cut you off because it would have been lingering like a fucking bad smell, probably. Yeah.
No, I was just saying that I was doing the Figure Armor event, which is the Tokyo Ghoul unveiling. Did some like videos for that. Did loads of interviews. I set up like a little interview area in the corner of the hotel. So there was about 6 people, so I interviewed all of them.
Nice.
So once I'd set up, it was quite easy to do the interviews. But then, as I say, I'm not a fan of the colour, but anyway. But then I interviewed Khan from Studio Hive, and I interviewed the guy who owns the massive cafe. So I got those coming. I also did like 3 or 4 stores like with statues in. One of them actually has all the Prime 1 prototypes. Did that. And also I edited the Sagat video, so yeah.
Oh, well done. Good.
Alright, so what we'll do is if I go to desktop. Oh yeah. So if can you see that?
Can I see what?
You see my picture or not?
No, I can see nothing. I can see your Wookiee-like face.
Dagnamit. I'll do window capture. Hold on. If I do display capture. 13 by that one. Okay, so I'm just trying to get this thing to come up.
Yes.
Okay, it's deciding not to let me do that. So let's remove that one. And that one. Display.
Oh god. Getting old, man. I'm getting tired, you know.
Happens. It happens.
I'm not a little man these days. I swear to God.
I mean, you know, I guess with your wife being up all the time, I mean.
Yeah.
So.
Tell you what, man. Like babies are crazy, you know. Like when you get into the later stages of pregnancy. I mean, honestly, the other day I swear the baby was putting up a shelf in there or something. It was like fucking going crazy. Like all stomach was all turning and going like mad. It's like something out of Alien, man. It's fucking terrifying. If it was you, you'd be like a bit nervous. You'd be like shit, you know.
Yeah. Why is it not letting me do this now? For fuck's sake.
What are you trying to do? Share pictures?
No, just trying to like see the screen so I can. So obviously I can see the pictures. Yeah.
Ah. You better do it before this old bastard falls asleep, man.
Oh, do you know what it might be?
Have you got your Darth Castle t-shirt ready for Sunday?
I don't know. I'll have to have a look.
Oh, yeah.
Display capture. Fuck's sake! Sorry, this is not coming up now.
It worries me that Gary might be on there. We could be in for a trap.
It's a trap.
You know that big like goldfish bowl alien head geezer. It's a trap. That's what I think we're going to be in for.
For General Akbar.
What's his name?
General Akbar.
Is that his name?
Yeah. Or Admiral Akbar. It depends on which one you're watching.
Dude, I'm well impressed with that. I got a little bit of a hard on for that. You did really well there. That was impressive.
Why?
Nice.
Well, you didn't think
I just don't expect you to know. I didn't expect you to know that.
Why? Why did you expect me to know that?
Because I don't expect you to know much, to be fair.
Yeah, it's the story of my life.
What are you doing now with this? You got it sorted yet or what?
No, it's fucking me around here. So...
wonderful. Want to hear the news, man? I've been away, you know. I don't know what's going on. Other than the fact I missed out on that Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, I can't get the pictures to come up anyway, so I don't even know if we can do it.
Oh, you are having a laugh. Are you serious?
Yeah. So...
Actually, never have any problems on YouTube, Al.
No, never.
You have the old infinity screen come on and then it's all sort of all...
Oh, I tell you what, sorry. Fucking idiot. If I do screen share and then I do that, then do that. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Sorry, I've just remembered. I'm a fucking idiot.
Fucking... Look, I need a haircut, man. Oh, that's you.
There you go.
There you are.
Sorry, guys.
Dickhead.
Yeah, it's been a long day. So,
Your beard looks good there, man.
yeah, it's getting a bit grey. Do you want to know a really funny story before I go on to this, right? I was in my hotel, yeah, and on the second day or something, and I found like all these little fucking like pubic hairs in my bed, and I was like a bit pissed off. So I put the little note on the pillow for them to like change the sheets,
Yeah.
And the next day, well, I do actually manscape. So the next day, you know, I woke up and all the sheets were everywhere, and I looked on the bed and there was all these fucking like pubic hairs everywhere. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And I went and complained, and I said to them, look, I put the thing on the pillow and no one changed the fucking sheets. And you know, it's all like, you know, all these like pubic hairs in my bed, and it's not on. And they were going, oh, really sorry, Mr. Thomas, really sorry, blah blah blah. And then I was in the bathroom and I was like brushing my teeth, and I was looking in the mirror and I'm thinking, oh, it's my fucking beard hair. Dagging damage. Like a three-day ordeal of me being pissed off about the fucking pubes in my bed. So yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So yeah. So basically, the in the background you can see the chubby wolf Wolverine, which I picked up, which George doesn't like, but
it's not that I don't like it. It's just obviously it's like again a whole nother. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. And as a Wolverine fan, you know, I think it's great. I mean, I'm not a big Wolverine fan, so for me this is utterly redundant. The only thing is it's like a whole new line of collectibles in it now, because you're going to buy more of these.
Yeah.
That's what this leads to. It leads to more.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is I ordered the Deadpool, so...
Case closed, my
Yeah.
friend. Case closed.
Yeah. God.
Looks nice, though. It looks cool. I really didn't realise that it was Magneto's helmet as the ice cream ball. I didn't know that.
I told you that, you fucknock.
Yeah, I don't really listen. I don't remember you telling me that. I remember you telling me the only thing that you were unhappy with is it's like chicken burgers instead of beef burgers.
Yeah. So, can people even see the picture? Because I don't know if it's coming up.
I can see it.
Yeah, I know you can see it, but I can't see it. So... Oh, I know what I've got to do. Fuck's sake, man. It's a bad day.
Have you done something else that's wrong?
No. You are screen sharing. And then I do that. And then I do that.
Then I know it's working on the infinity screen.
There we go. Sorry. Yeah, fuck's sake.
Alright, so you picked this one.
Yeah, so I got this. Basically, it was one of those pieces that I thought to myself, I don't really want to like it, and I saw pictures of it and things like that, and I was a bit like, fuck this shit, whatever. And then I basically ended up like seeing it in a store and thinking to myself, I really like that. And I said to the guy, you know, is this yours? And he goes, oh no, it's someone else's. So he said the guy's name, and I said to the guy, like, oh, is it for sale? And he goes, no, sorry, I've sold it. So I basically said to him, how much did you sell it for? And he goes, I sold it for 10,000 Thai baht. And I sold it for 9,000 Thai baht. And then I said to him, I'll give you 10,000 for it now. And he goes, I can't, I've sold it. And I said, well, has the guy paid you? No. Oh, when did he say to you he's going to buy it? He goes, about 2 weeks ago. And then I said to him, here, I put it down on next to him. And I said, look, here's 10 grand. You can take it. And he was like, nah, I can't. And I said to him, like, I'm gonna, because it was like on that floor where there's like 4 or 5 stores. So I said to him, look, I'm going to go to that other store, and I'll be back in a minute. And I left him with the money, and I come back, and I said to him, yeah, so what do you think? And he goes, I'm not sure. I said, all right, give me the money back. And he was a bit like, yeah, all right, take it, yeah.
So, that's right. Unless a deposit is paid, it's not sold.
And then this is your story.
Oh no, I picked this up. Have I not been on the chat since I got this?
I don't think so. I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but tell me about it again, man. Tell me about it again.
Yeah, you give a shit anyway. You fucking get a bowl of cereal or something while I'm doing it.
Exactly. It buys me a bit of time.
I got this off my mate Joe. I saw it for review. He brought it over for review because I've never actually seen it in person. He brought this over and the Akuma, the OG Shin Akuma. And as soon as I saw the figure, I knew I had to have it. So I went on a little bit of a hunt. And in the end, I actually managed to twist Joe's arm into him selling me his, which was nice because I checked it over and it was in pretty good shape. The thing is with these PCS classic pieces, the boxes are in the styrofoam's in fucking terrible condition.
Yeah.
Like they disintegrate. They're really, really bad. So I was thinking to myself, shit, do you know what I mean? If I have to buy this but get it shit, I'm not confident that it'll be okay. Because I mean it's literally like the styrofoam's like hanging together, like taped together, it's falling apart. So it's a bit of a problem. So in the end, I really wanted to have it like hand delivered to me and cash and all that done that way because I wasn't confident in it. I also changed the position of his eye patch because it's go actually under his ear, which I was told by one of our subs. Thank you very much for that. I've changed that now, so that's done. Yeah, so I really loved this piece. For me, it's the best pop culture shock piece I've ever seen. Definitely from the Street Fighter line, 100%. It really is. It's a really special piece for me.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy with this. I've always wanted it, always. So well chuffed with that.
Cool, man.
It's only the regular, but I wanted the regular because I actually like the Sagat that I know is blue and red shorts, not the orange like stripe. I think he's got an orange stripe with a slightly different color, but that's the color I wanted.
Yeah, I mean the exclusive with the leggings sucks.
A lot is very rare. It's very sought after, but it's not. It's not for me. That's not the piece I want. Even the exclusive with the gritting of the teeth, showing his teeth, for me, it does nothing for me. We'll never use that head, so I'm not going to pay extra for a head I'm not going to use. Do you know what I mean? I just buy the regular. I got no problem. I mean, it's got to the point now in the saturation in the market that very few pieces are making money. So I don't advise anybody at the moment to buy. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, it's exclusive or nothing. I'm telling you now that time is over. That time is finished. Only like a small, maybe 5% of pieces are you ever going to get back what you or more than you paid for, because it's well saturated now. I mean, everything's taken a hit. OG pieces, XM pieces, Grail pieces. They're all only certain pieces are staying high money. Most of it's all coming down.
Cool. Yeah, it's not the best time for selling. I just put some stuff on fucking eBay, starting at 99p, and I'm getting a bit nervous now.
Yeah, I bet you are. We're probably on about £1.30 as you speak.
I think the funny thing about it, right, is the piece of the four I listed. So I listed the E-Honda, Pop Culture Shock E-Honda, Pop Culture Shock Alex, Pop Culture Shock Scorpion, and the Cable Bust. And basically, the one which I thought to myself, this is going to be a hard time to sell, was the E-Honda. He's the one that's on like the highest at the moment.
What's that, about £9?
No, 51 at last time I looked.
Problem I have with this is, like I say, it's just really difficult time. It's just really hard. I really think that it's definitely a buyer's sort of market at the moment. Everybody wants to trade things to them. Whenever I want to sell things, people just want to trade.
Well, someone messaged me and said, "Oh, will you take £150 for?" I can't remember which one it was now, and I said, "No."
No chance, you mad?
Yeah.
Rather keep them. And
I'd rather leave it in my garden to go fucking rotting and mouldy than fucking sell it for £150 anyway.
Definitely.
So then this is me. So this was the Devilman versus Amon by Figurama, and on the review of this, it's probably the most excited I've been in a long time on a review. I think by the end of it, I couldn't even speak. I was a bit like taken back, really. I mean, this is something that I wanted to get made from when we started collecting. One of the only thing that could be better about this for me is it could be the full classic Devilman, and if it was the full classic, that would be the shit. But I have been speaking with them and like whispering in their ear and trying my inception on them. And I'm trying to get them to do with Caleb as well, because he's the artist of this. So I'm trying to get them to do the Devil Man versus the Demon Bird, so versus the Celine. And if that,
are you going to do the Demon Bird as is, or are you going to do it with the rhino legs?
No, as is. I don't really like the rhino legs.
I kind of like that.
Only problem is they would have to do like they would have to put magnets in her tits to make her have like feather bra for some people.
Yeah, she's topless, isn't she? For a lot.
Yeah, she's got her tits out the whole way through. Yeah.
Winning. I mean, this is really stunning. This piece. I think the fact that they, what's this? What has he said to me? What do you think, chaps? I'm going to order. I don't know.
Oh, Gary. It's Gary.
What are you going to order, you fucking idiot? I don't know what you're talking about. I think as this being one of the first... Oh, there you are. The first piece there's going to be... Oh, it's Yondu. All right, that's pretty cool. I think that this being their first release piece by this company that I've seen, I think it's really impressive.
Yeah. Well, I think their first piece to...
I was a bit gutted that I wasn't at the Figurama sort of show so I could see the rest of their stuff. Because, I mean, some of it is well fucking intricate. Some of it makes this look simple.
This is their most simple piece.
Yeah, that's mad.
The base.
This was really impressive. Just paint, textures. The way they do this. I mean, the skin is my favourite part. They've just managed to capture sort of that sort of batty sort of wing. Like more like demon sort of skin. It doesn't look human. I just really like.
I think the best thing about the wings is they actually look translucent when they're not.
Yeah.
That was one of the best things about it.
Skin. I'd like the body skin on both of them. Hey.
And then you got this one in.
Yeah, I got in the full Ragnarok helmet. It's a wicked piece. We're happy with it.
Fan art.
Check out our review of that. It's cool.
Yeah. So fan art.
Yeah, fan art. I didn't say anything. Did I say anything?
No. I was just preempting.
I nearly did.
Yeah, I bet you did. And then this is the other piece. We're in quite a fortunate position where there's several companies out there who they want us to look at their pieces at prototype stage. So this is actually really far along. This goes up for pre-order. This went up for pre-order a couple of weeks ago, but we had it before it went up for pre-order. And the reason why that they sent it to us is so we can go through it and make suggestions for improvements. So if you look at his actual Sonic Boom, we made the suggestions to make that darker so that you can't see the magnets. Also on the front of Guile, there's no detailing where he joins onto Nash, and they've now added a lot of extra detail onto it. So
that was the right idea. Really good. I love what they did.
So basically, with that in mind, I mean, this is something that we try and get involved in as well, like at the stage, so that we can make our suggestions, and hopefully, by the time it gets to the collector's hands, it will be a better piece than it was.
Yeah.
It's also that sometimes when, as a company, if you've spent 1,000 hours sculpting this, and you've spent God knows how many hours looking at pictures of it, and designed sketches, 3D render, all this stuff, you miss very small details that sometimes can be quite obvious. So it's just
fresh eyes on anything is always useful.
So it can be quite good to get like another view on it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I really like the changes that they made, so I'm happy with that.
Someone just sent me a message on eBay. So they said to me, how many inches is the Scorpion statue from top to bottom? Thanks. So I replied back. I said, I think it's 27.5 to 28 inches.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, nice. Get over here. No, not you. Scorpion. LOL. Okay. So yes.
Who's the message by?
I don't know, some random guy or girl, someone called Total Gems. It's probably Gem Mint. He just sold his. He's probably getting want to buy another one. I don't know. Or he's fucking.
Yeah, buy yours for 37 quid.
Yeah, sold his for about 900 now. Yeah. So yeah, that's the piece there. So we did the preview of that. Then we're on to the stuff. So this is the.
Where's my Akuma?
I don't know what's happened. Your Akuma should be. I'll tell you what. Let me.
Yeah, so you didn't do it. You
no, I did.
Dirty,
I did.
Hairy, gypsy-looking fuck.
I did. Fuckstick.
Yeah, I ordered the PCS Akuma. I did it the other day, so I've got the PCS Akuma coming. I actually ordered it on Sideshow's website because I really don't like it. The Ultimate Edition looks really nice with the base and things like that, the flames and.
Oh,
but I looked over all the heads and I only really like 3 heads. So yeah, that's you again.
No, I opened the wrong folder.
You dickhead. I mean, this is one of the heads that it comes with. So this is like Street Fighter 5 head, and then it has a Street Fighter 4 head, which I really like, which is more like the classic Akuma. Like I say, it's I used like loads of points. I had points and a partial refund in there, so I ended up picking up this piece for probably like $230, which I just think is a really good deal. I thought it would go well with my my Ryu and my Scat, so
yeah,
I thought that would be a good idea. But it's really nice. I looked at the Ultimate Edition and I thought, you know what, if I get all the lavary base and all of that sort of business, all the flames and all that jazz, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to go with all the other pieces. It will look right.
I don't really like I don't like this head, to be honest with you, but you do.
This one and the other one are my two favourites from the 7. There's another one I like as well. It's got like white stripes in his hair, which I kind of like as well. But at the end of the day, I have pieces at the moment. For example, like my XM Thanos now has 4 heads. Because I had one commissioned, I had one made, and I'm mostly using like the same one.
Yeah.
So I don't really see the point. So thankfully my favourite head, which is the one from Street Fighter 4, is actually on the site, the one that's on Sideshow's site. So, I'm thinking that's the head I'm mostly going to use. So, that's what I did. But I'm really happy with that. I'm going to put that up, and it's like 17 and just over 17 inches. I think that'll look nice. So I'm happy with that.
Well, I mean, I also like the way that you can take off. You can take off the actual gi as well.
Yeah, you can. And then obviously that head, you can see there the 5. You see that because it's got that like mane, that lion mane.
Yeah.
The beads go across his chest, so you can take off the gi, and the beads go all the way around the body. If you put on the classic head, there's beads that go around his neck. There's another set, so you get 2 sets.
I do have actually more pictures of it, but they're further down. Just see.
Yeah, it don't matter. But it's I'm happy with it. I got it for a very reasonable price. I thought to myself, at that price, use the points, use the partial refunds.
Yeah.
Why not take it? You know what I mean?
No, of course. Can't complain, can you? Well, I'm sure.
Not at them prices. I can't complain at them prices. I just thought to myself, I wanted the prototypes one, but got really badly let down at the last minute. So that's what happens. People make promises, ask for favours, and then when they get what they want, they don't deliver their end. Happens a lot, sadly.
Happens more often.
That works.
Happens more often than you like.
Yeah. No. So I'm kind of like a bit like, yeah, I could go out and buy that for this much and that much and this, that, and the other, but it's all a little bit, it's all a little bit annoying. So I just thought, you know what, it's got a similar type of base, size-wise looks about right. I think it will go well. So I quite like the fact that I can take the gi off and that I can change the heads over. You know what I mean? And I've got 2 sort of completely different looks, which I'm quite happy with.
Yeah. No, I mean, and also I know you're a big fan of Akuma, so yeah.
Oh yeah, man! I was one of them ones when we were playing Street Fighter and he was a secret boss. I tell you something as well. I was playing Street Fighter 5 the other day, and I was doing. I can't remember what I was doing. I was playing with Ryu, and Shin's in the game. Like he's like a secret boss. You can't play as him. He fucking kicked my ass, man. I was doing well, really well. I was getting like I got an 86-second perfect and a few other things, and I thought, yeah, man, it's starting to come back to me. And I was whooping everybody's asses, and then I ended up fighting with the Shinakuma from the game, man. He's well difficult.
Yeah, I think I've got to move my microphone. I'm not sure if it's. Someone says there's a humming. It could be that my microphone is actually on my my tower.
I would assume it's my puppy breathing.
No, I did say that. I said, "Is it Jiro's dog snoring?" They said no. Oh yeah. Fast said it's gone now. It was my. It must be the graphics card in my PC starting up because I just sent something to render, so it's doing something. All right.
Yeah, I'm happy with it anyway. Nice piece. So this actually should be shipping soon. So we'll have to see how that. Yeah. Because when I bought it, it said shipping August, September.
Nice.
2018. I was like, okay, well, hopefully it's soon. So I bought it at the right time.
This is then the fan art. So this is the Hobgoblin. I always say Demo Goblin for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
So there's
I think they're making a Demo Goblin or something as well. That's a good size comparison there.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
So
he's quite a striking character, you know. This looks like it's come out really well.
It looks really nice. I mean, their doppelganger looks really nice as well. And the thing with this piece is the original Sideshow comiquette was pretty damn nice, but I still haven't seen it in person. But the issue with that is it's 1/5 and it's small. So
it actually isn't too small.
Yeah, I guess if you put it next to the original Venom, you might be all right.
I think with that as well, though, it might be more of a height issue because if you go with that, piece, he's sort of like it's like his thing is guide is diving.
Yeah.
He's got his knees sort of like really close to the bottom of the base, and then he's sort of leaning backwards. So there's no real height to the piece. That's another problem. So sometimes when you have a piece, and even if it's like debatable, the scale's 1/5 or whatever else, if it's low down and it's 1/5. It looks even smaller. So having a bit of height saves it. You know?
Yeah.
I really like my head.
I don't like this head.
No, I don't like it either.
But I don't like that one. I prefer that one.
Yeah, you like that one. I like this. I like the second one with the tongue, the really brutal one.
Right. Then this is the fan art Logan, which I'm very happy that you could take off the X23 because I don't like the character anyway.
Yeah, no, I mean I'm not sold. Are you getting one of these?
Yeah, I got that coming in.
Sweet.
I've told you like 5 times, and every time I show a picture,
you know
every time on the fucking chat, every time on the chat, I bring this up, and you're like, "Are you getting that?" I'm like, "Yes, I've told you 5 fucking times." Jesus, man.
Yeah, but it's like there's so many Logans on the bike that I've been like seeing concepts of. Dude, do you know how many concepts of statues that I see on a daily basis? I probably see 30, 40 new concepts a day. Alright,
so you got that. Then there was a tease of a fan art Maestro, which I knew that got a little tingle in your ball bag, didn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I do like Maestro. So I still want. I've got to be honest. I still want the Bowen.
Yeah.
I still to this day. I still want that Bowen piece. I never can find out good money.
Have you read the comic?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, good. But he's also the main enemy in like 2099 Spider-Man as well.
Yeah. Wait, do you mean the comic Future Imperfect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got that. Then you got the fan art Beast. I think it's been painted more than this.
It has, yeah. I've been given some updates and things of what's been going on. The eyes are like a bright piercing yellow. The nails are going to be like a darker grey. It looks amazing, man. That thing is all purple now. It's metallic purple. The hand with like dark metal joints and things in between. I've got this coming. I'm really excited about this. In fact, I'm investing in all of the X-Men pieces from this line because I was informed that they would all be like basically a whole diorama. So the way that they're going to be done is they are scaled to all be displayed together. So you've got this one, then you've got Colossus and Rogue and Cyclops, and they basically will all go together. And then, you know, there's hopefully there's going to be like a Psylocke and maybe, you know, a few other bits and pieces of Wolverine. You know, there are other pieces coming, but I've been informed that they are being made with the foresight of that you will basically set them all up in displays together next to each other, and that their height won't look out of place. They're basically being built under the, you know, so they built the Beast, and then it's like, okay, we've built the Beast, then they set up the Cyclops next to the Beast. They set up the Colossus next to the Cyclops, and vice versa. So, I mean, apparently that Colossus, even bent over, like bending down to rip out the eye of the Sentinel head, is as tall as Cable to the top of his gun, which is about 22, 23 inches. That piece is going to be massive.
The funny thing is,
squatting right down, and it's that size.
But the funny thing is, Colossus isn't actually that tall originally. He was only 6 foot originally.
What, in the first thing? I don't think he's 6 foot.
He was 6 foot originally, yeah.
I think he's 6 foot, dude.
No, originally he was 6 foot.
Really?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I would love to see what he is now, but. I like that. I like the fact they're thinking like that. So instead of it making like this really monstrous, huge, up tall Colossus, the way that they've done it is they've the whole thing set up, and it's like, okay, so they're all sort of close to each other. So you know what I mean? It's none of this. You know, it doesn't matter if they're low. It doesn't matter if they're high. I like that thinking when people actually put the time in to think about how they're going to do things. Not, oh, we're doing a Beast, and maybe we'll think about doing another one next year, and it's like trying to. You know, the planning is already been done.
The foresight, you mean?
Yeah, you just need to do that.
Yeah.
There's no point releasing, you know, like, you know, a company releasing like a Thor and doing it a certain way and then being like, okay, well, now we'll do like a Loki and it's completely different and the scale's different and the pose doesn't match the other ones, you know, and the sizes, you know, one's really dynamic and one's really museum.
Well, it's like these, the Sideshow Sinistro didn't go with any of the Green Lanterns.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, you need to be thinking a little bit more long term and think to yourself. I mean, it's different when some people are releasing hundreds of statues versus releasing, I don't know, 25. Yeah. But still, I kind of like the foresight that's gone into that. And when you see that the metallic purple paint, you see that glass thing that's in the middle there.
Yeah,
that glass thing's got all cracks all running through it. Pull it off and you put like an LED. You can get these LED things off eBay. They're like
Amazon.
Waterproof LED. I think you can get them on eBay. You probably can get them on Amazon as well. But they're waterproof LEDs that do like numerous colours and stuff. And that you basically just slip one of them in there. You got a remote control. I think it costs $4. I think it's $4. Free shipping, $4. So
already.
Yeah, nice.
So this was just the figure-armor pieces that were at the convention. So you got the Vash from Helsing, and again, I mean these pieces are like crazy amount of details, and you just look at them and you're like, I mean, like figure-armor boxes. The box for Devilman is probably like 0.6, 0.7 of a centimeter thick. It's really thick cardboard. I mean, if you think XM ones are solid, the figure-armor ones are like really solid. And this Vash, I mean, if some other companies were to ship this, I'd be terrified about opening it. But you know, I think they'll do a good job of doing it. Apparently,
you were worried about your Devilman for ages. You were well sweating about your Devilman.
I was really.
You didn't know how that was going to come. You always fucking phone to me going, you know, it looks really delicate. I'm really worried. You know, and then when the box come in, you see how it was packed, because it's not just the thickness of the boxes. One thing that XM and Figurama seem to do is their keying of the boxes of the pieces is perfect.
Yeah.
You know,
well, the owner
like in one place and loose in another, that's a bad idea. Then when something's thrown, that's when things snap.
The owner
You
of
know, it needs to
the
fit in, it needs to be all neat and tidy, have enough room in there. And when you do that right, you take that extra time, mate. I'm telling you, it pays dividends. Because
yeah,
breakages, well, say what you want, hate all you want. I don't give a fuck. But XM breakages compared to other companies, they ain't in the same. It's not the same ballpark. It's nowhere near.
yeah.
So they're saving money, 100%. Like compared to other people that are just being like, yeah, you know, breakages wise. I mean, I would hate to guess what their loss prevention is on things like that.
Well, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I know they made a lot of money on Thanos, but I would hate to think of how much money that they actually had to pay out and how much of that profit that ate into. But the owner of Figurama, he actually studied his masters in packaging.
Oh, wicked. That helps.
Yeah,
That's clearly not a wasted degree.
masters. Yeah. So then you got the Alakad. There were. I mean, this piece is insane. If you look on, I don't know if you can see. You can see where else. Across here,
Yeah.
there are 67 bats, and then you have like down through this thing here, you have 8 or 9 of these guards inside it. So there's 8 or 9 characters actually in there, and then you've got the actual Alakad, and it is so again ridiculously detailed. And I was speaking to the owner, and they messed up with the pricing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they put it to well too low, and they don't think they can. They're not sure about how much they're even going to make on it now because they did it so low. It's like $825, and it's massive. I mean, I know there was a big drama about they showed one in Japan which was a bigger scale, and then they made it smaller.
Oh, okay.
This piece is huge. This piece is really big, so I don't know how big the other one was, but this is massive. It's crazy. Then, so this is the other angle. So you got this guy.
It's the thing with new companies as well, though, man. Their errors are other people's gains. So people need to go out and fucking be buying this sort of shit and getting in touch.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going to see it again once people are established and they're trying, because then profits, you need to get them. I mean, them fucking things are massive.
Yeah. Then you got
Devilman, massive. Devilman's a massive piece.
Yeah. Then you got the Jason versus Kaneki. So this is the Tokyo Ghoul piece, and this one here is the base. I've got pictures of this later on. There's 8 masks within the base, and there's like this frosted glass over them, and there's going to be like a flickering LED, and that just the base of this is insane. There's like a bucket of blood. There's like a wooden chair with like metal parts on it. And it's like where they've tortured someone.
I like the way that they did sort of like 3D and then sort of panel with the way that they've sort of done the depth of the base, like the helmets.
Yeah.
So some are sticking right out and stick out at the base, and then some are behind it, and then some stick out, and then some are behind it, which I really like that idea.
Ah, damn it.
What now?
Now Vash is saying the Colossus is 6'10".
That's my boy. Chat utter shit.
But then again, I don't know, 5'1". So the Wolverines are 5'1" or something. All right. So where are we? So then you got this character. Then you got the pictures of this. So really impressive. So this was like I think $725, and
Look at that with that can there.
Yeah, the big old pieces. And then
so looking at that looks like it's almost 5 or 6 cans high.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
About 5, 6, 5.5, 6 cans.
Yeah.
Dude, that's big. It's a big piece.
So you can just about see on the base, you can see the kind of frosted glass there. I did get some close-ups. I used theirs.
Some serious details.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then you got the actual like centipede, the bucket of blood was actually like loads of people loved the detail on that because it's like the metal and then it's got the clear resin It really,
Yeah,
really won't. And you got like all these like.
loved it. I really loved it. I mean, this is a tough life because these anime pieces, they're well detailed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so detailed. It's crazy.
There's just like so much going on there. Oh, sorry. Then sorry. I don't know what I've done there, but I've got like Hunter x Hunter as their other license. I don't know anything about Hunter x Hunter. Anything. I don't know anything at all. But people got really excited when it was announced.
That's nice.
Then you got these. So these are all the heads. So you got like a Jason head, like a hockey mask. Then you got like an Anubis, and you see like it's like meant to look like in a subway, kind of like what dingy and
yeah,
some kind of monkey kind of Honya kind of head.
Yeah.
That one. There's like 8 of them basically. And it sold out. It sold out in 4 days, I think it was.
Not surprised.
Edition size, I think, is 800.
Price, man. That's a very good price for a piece that price.
And then you get the busts as well to actually display the heads on.
Nice. I like it when people think about that. Yeah. That's cool. That's a nice head.
Yeah, that's the other head for Kaneki.
That's cool. I like that one. Yeah.
So these are the ones. Oh, this one's for you.
Wicked. Really.
This one. This is the Infinity Studios Great White Shark, and it looks like they're working together with Shadow as well. So this is their museum line. That seal looks well too fucking chilled out, too happy. He's about to be fucking food.
Well, not really. If you look at the geometry of what's happening here, the Great White's missed it.
Yeah, but it can still catch up with it.
Nah, it doesn't work that way. Trust me.
No.
The way that's because what actually, I mean, this is just amazing. The details are fucking amazing.
It's big.
That just looks unbelievable with that the splashing of the water and the fins. I mean, that's just amazing. You know,
they did say on one of the posts, they said it was 100. Correct me, I don't know what the number was. I think it was like.
I've seen the prototype of this unpainted.
Yeah, I've got it.
And it's massive. Yeah. It's massive.
The edition size, I think, is something like 126. But if you read it closely, whatever the edition size was, it was 126, 128, 118, whatever it was. But if you read it closely, the number is double whatever the number they say, because it says in China, it's that number. And then worldwide is that number, so it's on top of that. So,
I got you.
So I think it was like 256, if I remember, in total. So yeah, this piece is crazy. I think it's about £900 though.
Yeah, it looks wicked. I love it. I would love to have something like that.
And then there's all the detail down the water.
Unbelievable, yeah, beautiful. Great colour.
There you go.
There it is.
Give your dog.
That's madness.
Give your dog a slap.
Like a little pup shark. It's like a real pup.
Give your dog a slap. I can hear it snoring.
Nah, he's welcome. Right, I'm giving him a cuddle, mate. He's having his cuddle with his dad. Well happy he is.
Right. So yeah, that's how big that is, and I think it's like 68 inches or something. Or 68. Sorry, 68. Sorry, 68 centimeters.
Ain't even the seal on it either.
Yeah.
Kids need to bend down.
Then you got the Pennywise from Iron Studios. I actually thought this looked quite good in when we saw it in Singapore Toy Game Comic Con, but I think it looks a bit shit now. I don't like it. I think something looks off with the face.
The videos look really good of it when it was over there.
Yeah, I don't think their promo pictures are the best pictures of it. I think that the actual, again, some of the pictures that people did at the convention look better.
Is it that small?
Huh?
Is it that small?
Yeah, this is 1/10. This is Iron Studios.
Shit, I'm thinking about
the Prime 1. Yeah, the Prime 1 version is half scale. And then the ECC is third scale.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Because I remember it must have been Prime 1s that was really nice then, I remember.
Yeah, Prime 1 has...
I remember the ECC one was really nice, but I remember Prime 1 one for a fraction of the price really gave it a run for its money.
I think the Prime 1 version base is better than the ECC base. For me, the ECC base of Pennywise in the drain while Pennywise is above the drain, it bothers me.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. This one.
I prefer the idea of Prime 1's version where Pennywise is standing above the drain and Georgie's in the drain. I
much
prefer
better
that.
idea. Agree.
Then we're on
But that's
to...
why, because now if ECC had sent us a message and sent us the concept, we would have been saying that.
Yeah.
They didn't, so it didn't happen.
Yeah. Again, I mean, it's something that, you know, sometimes you just have these little things that bother you, and there's, you know...
Fresh eye.
Huh?
Fresh eye never hurts. Fresh eye never hurts.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it doesn't make any sense because it doesn't happen in the film, and you never see two of them. If you see two of them at any time in the film, then it's okay.
Yeah.
But there's never two of them. There's always one, which means you're always going, oh, that's a bit strange.
Yeah, it just looked a bit, for me, it just looked a bit bizarre. And just...
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Just a bit off for me, personally. But, you know...
Yeah, I prefer the Prime.
Move this RaddTitan thing out of the way, because it's sort of in the way of the pictures now.
Okay.
Sorry. Hey, we'll put it up in the corner now. There you go.
Yeah.
Until a picture comes in, we'll have to go move it again. There you go. So, then, what was the next one? So, then we got the Lobo.
Oh, is this the Iron Studios one?
So, this is the Iron Studios Lobo. So, this is the 1/6
a little bit of
diorama.
Groups, man. People have been upset about the price. It's about $1,000.
Yeah, I mean...
I think it's quite expensive 1/6. I do agree with that. I think it's a bit pricey, man.
I mean, I put the post up and I asked people who went to San Diego Comic-Con, and I asked them, whoever saw this in person, do you think it warrants the price? Because I haven't seen it, and for me, I would never pay that much for a 1/6 scale statue. And it was very mixed. There were some people who said that it is so big, so detailed, that it warrants the price. And you're because of the bike, because of the dog, because of the character who I think, was he getting kicked in the face or something? Because of the character, you've got it is massive, and there's so many elements going on that you're basically, you know, it is like 3 statues or something, you know, 3 1/6 scale statues. Yeah. So, you know, and it is very detailed. But my, you know, in my mind, the thing about it is, it may look good. You know, it looks okay to me. I was never impressed with any of the pictures for the actual convention, but I would personally rather pay the little bit extra to get the Prime 1 version. You know,
oh yeah,
even if
I don't know if it's going to be a little bit extra. It's going to be like
50%. If it's 50% more, for I know we're talking about this is 1/6 and that's 1/3, and in a way it is unfair to kind of. Either way, it is unfair to kind of say the scales.
Not if it's 5. I mean, you can't argue that the detail on the Prime 1. You can't say that Iron Studios one's got more detail than Prime 1. It hasn't. And at 1/3 versus 1/6, there is a discussion to be had.
Yeah.
If the 1/3 Lobo is $1,600 and this is $1,000, dude, that's a big decision to make. You've got 3 scales higher.
Also, I mean,
not a lot of money difference. Not enough for me.
Some of the Figurama pieces are like 5th scale, so there is that as well.
Yeah,
so
but
I mean,
they can't be in 1/4 scale because they would not be displayable because they're already almost undisplayable as is.
Yeah.
There also comes a time with anime, the monsters are so big, you have to be logical. It's like King Kong. It's no good going, oh, let's do a fucking 1/4 scale King Kong. What, are you fucking stupid? Where are you going to put it?
Well, it was the argument actually about, again, sorry, Figurama saying that they were making the Attack on Titan pieces. The Attack on Titan characters are like 15 meters tall. So you can't make a 1/4 scale Attack on Titan piece. It has to be like 1/20th or something. It's 1/22. And... you know, but the way that statue companies can deliver it, and the same as Prime 1 have done it in the past, is with the Transformer line, is you make a huge character in line with the quarter scale pieces.
Yeah.
So they'll be the same. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I understand the logic completely.
So there's a switch out head there as well.
Yeah. I mean, I think this looks really nice. I think this looks really nice. I think it's a pretty cool concept and everything. But just for me, I think $1,000. I think it's probably like $200-300 too expensive. I think it should be like $730 or something like that. I think it's a little bit. I think it's a little bit expensive.
Yeah.
And the real question going to be as well is how is this going to be delivered? You know, in collect all this complication and extra pieces and stuff like this, it hasn't suited Iron Studios in the past. So, you know, based on how complex this is, you know, I'd be worried a bit.
Sure. Well, that's the thing is, Iron Studios,
they can't do Spider-Man on this, dude. The pieces and the parts need to be premium. You're going to charge $1,000. Don't stick PVC all over this fucking piece. If you do, there's going to be major fucking outcry. There's going to be serious problems.
Well, Iron Studios are very hit and miss. I mean, I just saw their 1/3 Batman, and when the first version of that 1/3 Batman came out, you could only order it through Brazil, so it was really expensive, and it was probably the price of 2 Prime 1 pieces. So 2 1/3 Prime 1 pieces would get you this 1/3 Batman from Iron Studios. Some people were really happy with it, but I saw it in person, and there was it was surrounded by Arkham Batman Prime 1 pieces, and for me there was no contest. The P1 pieces were so much better. I know now you can get the variant, and it is actually closer to the Prime 1 prices, and it does look better to me. But for me, that Batman, it was, the cape was too thick. There was just no detail. There was just real lack of any kind of detail on it, and it all
comes down to this. It's deliverables. You know, a con is a wonderful thing. Listen, a con is a wonderful thing where you can show your pieces, but let's all take a breath, have a coffee, and relax, because the bottom line is that they're best artists, they're best people working on those con pieces. You need to make sure that your prototype is as close as you can get it, and you use premium materials when you're charging this type of money.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they're behind glass. Nobody can touch them. Nobody knows. When you get that piece out of the box and it fucking feels crap, then there's a problem. You know, you can't get away with it $1,000. So just all I'm saying is, you know, if this is polystone, solid polystone, majority of it is done that way. You know, big, heavy, solid piece like this. I mean, it'll be very difficult. So I'm interested to see how it goes. So I think that's a big part of it is what you're actually going to get in hand.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is important about what they can deliver, of course.
Prime 1, you know, you can see it. You know what I mean? They're bankable. Prime 1 are bankable.
Yeah.
If you're looking at their logo at the con, that logo will be 90% of that, at least. I'm telling you now, you can pretty much guarantee it'll be there, between 80 and 90%, easy. You know, XM usually are around about that sort of region as well. Sideshow this year have started to pick up a lot. There are still, you know, pieces that are further away, but as a majority, they're getting a lot closer too. The standards are only going up. So, Iron Studios, are they? I don't think they are. At the minute, I think their production pieces are a lot further away than their prototypes are. So we'll see.
Right. So I'm just trying to look at the comments, but on Facebook, if you close the actual comments down, you only get the comments that you. Oh, here we go. So there are some here. Oh man, this is a bit lame. The comments, but on. So the actual comments like literally disappear. Facebook, if you close the actual comments down, sorry, you only. So rewinding a live video disables comments. Get the comments, but it won't let me play it without like hearing it.
Well, that's nice. We'll get on to it at the end.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if I can see them because of the way this crap. I don't know if I mute that. How do I mute that? Mute. Oh, here we go. So if I play that now. Nah, fuck it. Back to live. Oh, here we go. So we got like quite a lot of comments, but the problem again with Facebook is it just takes it all over the place, and
yeah, it's not very user friendly, is it?
no, it kind of like changes. It changes the order. It kind of like does this thing where it thinks, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what's the most important comment that we think is, and they take it out. They take it all.
Involved in that, you bunch of idiots.
They take it all out of order. Oh God. So yeah. Anyway, so back onto these. Fuck it.
All right, good go.
If you have anything important, PM me. So this is actually the height. So it's going to be
very wide, though, isn't it? Very wide.
38 centimeters tall, which is 15 inches, and it's going to be 81 centimeters wide, and it's going to be, which is 31.8 inches, which is actually massive. And then
massive.
It is sorry, that's long, and then you've got the 43 centimeters, which is 17 inches wide.
What's an important thing to look at there is the weight, because it says it's going to be 19 kilos.
Yeah.
Now, if that's 19 kilos, and that's a polystone statue.
Yeah.
Because that sort of size, that's a heavy piece.
Yeah.
Even at 30 long, it's still. Because I mean, really, if you think about it, you can see how far that pin goes out of the bike. Really, the bulk of the weight is probably closer to around 24.
It's probably like
5 inches. Yeah, it's about 25 inches of mass, and then a few inches like a spike that sticks out.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a heavy piece if that's the case. So it's promising. Let's hope it delivers.
Hmm.
You know, I really like their Hulk. That's the piece that was one of the stars of the con for me. I really like that Hulk. I want to see it delivered.
Yeah.
And the problem is now with the saturation in the market, it's you know, it's very difficult to create urgency now, because so many people sell, so many people like lose interest. I mean, you know, I don't know how many collectors there are out there versus how many trenders, because there's people that get into new stuff and then want it, you know, new stuff in, and they're constantly recycling their stuff over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Collectors, like in the term, they don't do that. They keep like pieces. Do you know what I mean? There's not really loads of stuff coming in, loads of stuff going out. It's not like it doesn't work that way. So, you know, that's the problem with that going on at the moment. Like, for example, this logo, people that missed out on buying this, if this is sold out, don't have to panic, because someone will sell it. Do you get what I mean? Yeah.
Well, the thing is I mean, like with Sideshow, for example, they make it so easy for you to cancel, and people just like, as soon as there's a couple of delays, they're like, oh fuck this shit, and they're out. So you know, I would love to know the statistics for what Sideshow have given back for refunds for Prime 1 stuff being delayed and for PCS stuffs since they took it over. I would love to know all that, you know.
I bet you would.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's foreign to us, though, isn't it? Think about when we started collecting, man.
Yeah.
Delays were part of it, and you just accept it. You just wait. Seems now that because there's so much stuff coming out, you delaying on a piece and then wanting it to get in hand means that they drop it and go elsewhere, buy something else.
Yeah.
You know, it's just.
Do you know what I also noticed? Sorry, I also noticed that there's like loads of Prime 1 pieces, obviously, that have been sold out with Sideshow for a long time. I went onto the Prime 1 website the other day, and they're selling loads of their stuff now, which has been sold out on Sideshow. I know Sideshow don't get the full allocation.
Yeah, of course.
But the Prime 1 stuff is now being sold on the Prime 1 website up to 30% off. So you get like Deathstroke 30% off. You get like, there were loads of pieces. I went on there to see if the Guyver was there, and luckily he wasn't yet. But he probably will be. So yeah, the They were charging $600 for their Magneto and Sentinel Dio 3 years ago. What did you expect them to charge for this? Well, the thing is Constanus, is they were charging 600, but back then you had to get it through Brazil, so you were paying more to get it. So the actual base price was probably cheaper than 600, but that Magneto was pretty fucking epic anyway.
That Magneto where it's hovering above the Sentinel head.
Yeah, and he's doing him with a girder.
I don't like it at all.
Oh, shut up, you fucking arsehole. Then you've got the Iron Studios. They did like a video. So this is the concept store, just so you can see the scale of the Iron Spider and the Thanos.
That Thanos is massive.
Yeah.
They both look fantastic. Both of those pieces.
I really
think of both.
I didn't like the Iron Spider though at the convention. I thought it looked a bit too plasticky.
It looked plasticky, but you got to be careful under the glass and under the lights. It's
no. Iron Studio stuff wasn't put under glass.
Yeah, but it's still got a lot of light on it.
Sideshow were like, we're going to cover all our stuff. We're going to put them in acrylic cases. We're going to let Iron Studios stuff fucking stay out there. Fuck them. That's what it seemed like. But I
tell you what, man, that Thanos looks amazing. That was one of the stars. That and the Hulk for me.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what the funny thing is I look at that Thanos and I'm not worried about them delivering it.
Yeah.
I think that because, you know, their Captain America was really, really good.
Their movie
was really good. So I'm not worried about that. If people like got that Thanos, I think that Thanos will be class.
I think their movie stuff and their One Temp stuff are their places to go. Their comic stuff is a bit iffy.
I think so. I definitely would say. I mean, I'm the same. I think the same.
Yeah, right. So then you got the Prime One have announced that they're doing now a 1/5 scale Batman line. So okay, we'll see. We'll see whether that gets any popularity. Again, I mean, 1/5 was a scale that was done a while back. They didn't really do a lot of 1/5.
You know? It's more popular now than it was.
Well, I think Sideshow started to bring it back with the Thundercats, the He-Man, and a few other pieces like that. They did start to bring back the 1/5 line. They did originally their X-Men, a lot of the Spider-Man stuff. They because they did do the Spider-Man stuff in quarter scale to start with, and then all of a sudden switched to the 1/5. So they've got some bits and pieces here and there in 1/5. So it will be interesting. This is the Arkham line as well. So yeah, we'll see. And we'll see what their kind of pricing is going to be like on the 1/5, because you would think that with it being 1/5, it's going to be considerably cheaper than 1/3. But let's see if it works out that way.
Yeah.
Then you got the tease for the Bane by Prime One.
Yeah, I mean, this looks fucking crazy. This looks really nice.
Yeah. Really nice.
This is the 1/3 one, and this looks great.
No, it's this new 52 1/4.
Could be. This could be very impressive. This.
Yeah. Then you got the Prime One Hush Batman, which finally went up for pre-order. They took absolutely ages for this to come out, and when this went out, people were really, really happy to see it. So. Yeah, this looks great.
There's another one that I just don't like it. I just don't. It does nothing for me at all.
Really?
No, it just does. It really doesn't. I like the fact that it's flying and it's dynamic and all of these things, but I just don't know. I'm not really. I think it looks okay from sort of one angle, and then we start moving around it. I just don't think it does. I don't think this concept works. I just don't see it.
I don't know. I personally think that their Hush line is their strongest line. I think their Hush line looks fantastic. I prefer the Hush Superman. I remember. Actually, no. Sorry, this isn't the Hush, is it? This new 52. Sorry.
No. I like the Hush.
Sorry. The Hush Batman's one. Sorry, this is the new 52. Sorry.
Yeah. New 52, but I mean. The Hush stuff, I love all the Hush stuff. Is untouchable. I've got no problem. I think all of it looks amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Just for me, for this, everyone went a bit crazy, and I found it really difficult to to post anything that was constructive. So I just left it. I was just a bit like, no, if I'm not going to be constructive about it, I don't like shitting on people's cornflakes if I don't have to.
Yeah.
And I just thought with this, it was, I don't know, it just, from the front, it looks great. And I imagine if you have it high up, it would look fantastic. I just don't know if this concept really works. That cape as well, the way it sort of looks to me, it just looks like a bubble. It just don't look right. It's all sort of the same strands. It's all the same length. It's all just a bit uniform. It just looks a bit funny. For me, it's not really for me.
I think it's one of the ones you got to see in person, though. Really,
Probably,
I said about the Superman. I was talking about the Hush Superman. I don't like the Prime 1 Superman. I've seen him. He's too cartoony for me.
I don't know what one you're talking about.
There's one of them where he's like the New 52 one.
Oh, okay, the one that went with the lantern and all of that lot.
I just find him too cartoony for me, and he looks quite Asian as well.
Yeah.
But anywho, then you got this one, which is Darkseid's daughter, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know the character, so I'm not even going to talk about that. But again, a lot of people got quite excited about it.
Well, it's nice to see something a little bit more,
obscure.
Yeah, just something that's not really like a banker. It's nice to see some different sort of characters. It's cool.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice when they actually start releasing them. Then you got the Doomsday fan art, Doomsday fans. Sorry, we are expecting it to ship before Halloween. So this is, Doomsday Prime 1 is going to come out.
I sent this to Gary. Sent a picture of this to Gary.
Gary probably shit his pants. Gary, if you are listening, Gary, you do not understand how fucking big this piece is. I've seen it several times now. I think I've seen it at the convention in Bangkok. I've seen it in the shop in Bangkok, and I think I've seen it somewhere else. And it is absolutely massive, Gary. You ain't getting this. You are not getting this in a Besta. You ain't getting this in a Detoff. You're not getting this in a Struva. You're going to put this in your fucking wardrobe and have to get rid of all your clothes. It is massive, Gary. I do not know what you're planning to do with this, because it is literally like having a little man in a corner.
But whatever happens, we will be there.
We will be there. We'll be there.
We will film it, and you will all see it. You'll all see Gary's feed break down and have a mental lapse, and probably need to be sectioned once he tries to open this box.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be there to support you, Gary, and we'll give you like a shoulder rub or something, because you're going to be fucking stressed when you try and figure out where this is going. I think you should. I personally think you should cut your losses and you should cancel this and get your money back. I really do not think you have anywhere to put it. I really don't. I mean, really Gary, get it in, bring it to our house so we can review it. But I just don't know. I mean, someone's saying, do you think there's a bit of bias when this Batman is $800 and there was universal acclaim, and anytime Sideshow release a premium format above 600, there's uproar?
Yeah, it's a good point. So, very, 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 very well put point.
I think there's a couple of elements to think about with that. One of them is that if you have the Sideshow Batman, the assumption is that is going to be an edition size of, I think the actual exclusive was like 2,000 or something, but the regular is going to be like 3,000 or 4,000. So that's going to be 6,000 pieces. With the Prime 1, you're going to have maybe 800 exclusives, and then you're going to have probably 1,500 to 2,000 regulars. So the edition size is going to be a big factor. Prime 1 pieces are a lot more dynamic than the Sideshow pieces, and in all honesty, the Prime 1 paint is actually super clean. There's never any issues with the
wait a minute.
The paint.
There's another argument here, which
is the Prime 1 version is bigger.
Sideshow have some of the best sculptors in the world working for them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. At the end, there's another argument. There's another debate here. You know, they have some of the premium talent in the world working for them. So at the end of the day, that shit costs money. So You know, you got, you know, it's all right to have nice clean print, and it's all right to have, you know, this, that, and the other. But you know, Sideshow are also delivering that at this precise point in time. Sideshow are putting out some dangerous pieces.
Yeah.
Be under no illusion, man. That time, I was there. I was there in the time when Sideshow were releasing shit, and they were garbage. Their stuff was rubbish for probably about 18 months. They were a beaten dog releasing some really poor stuff, but that is not the case today. They are putting out stuff that can compete with anybody, and certainly in quarter scale as well. They can compete with anybody on their day. So, you know, I think sometimes it's a bit of a beaten argument. I think also the argument with the pricing is always difficult because Sideshow have probably the most customers who have been with them for the longest amount of time. And the prices have changed a lot over the last 3 years. Yeah. And people remember what they used to pay. And that's the problem. You know, the new people come in and be like, yeah, that's not a bad price. And they will pay it. But older collectors that have been there, you know, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 years maybe, they'll be saying, hold up a minute, you know, this isn't much better than, you know, what I bought 5, 6 years ago. And I paid this much for it. It's very difficult. Very difficult.
Well, I think, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think the issue is basically that, you know, I guess the edition size is a big factor in this, and then also the Prime one is a bigger piece, and it is more dynamic. So I think that's a factor.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a factor. But who sculpted that Batman?
Manga.
Which one?
Sideshow.
Yeah, but you're talking about Prime 1's dynamic one, right?
Oh, I don't know. The thing about the thing about Prime 1, the thing about Prime 1 is like they don't seem to actually they don't seem to actually give their artists a lot of credit, unfortunately.
Well, that's not a best idea because at the end of the day, if they've got no name attached to it, ain't worth shit.
Well, no, but I think they've started to do it.
I collect sculptures too. I like to have like good artist work in my collection as a personal preference, and I know that there's a lot of people out there that do.
Yeah.
And Sideshow, you know, I'm very proud that I own Daniel Bell sculpts, that I own Martin Canal sculpts. I'm proud of that. That means something to me. You know, may not to everybody. You might be happy having a question mark, some guy that nobody's ever heard of in some corner of the world. But the brutal truth is, when you're talking about cost and you're talking about expense, one of them is cheaper than the other.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I can say tomorrow, I can find somebody from across the world that nobody knows and ask him to sculpt me a Thor, and he'll give me a price. If I ask Martin Canal to do it, it's going to cost me a lot more money.
Yeah. But the but then the argument as well is that the Sideshow one is 600, and the Prime one is 800.
600, 800. You mean the price?
Yeah.
What Sideshow 1600?
The new Batman premium format.
Is it really? That's reasonable. That's a reasonable price.
Yeah, but people complained about it being 600. The issue with that is they're probably saying, well, that's 600, but the Batman you released before is, you know, I don't know what it was, 400 or something.
350, 370.
No, pretty like 400. I'd say. Yeah, it's quite big. Right. So I mean, they're saying, you know, that's 50% more than what you charged before for the same character. And I guess that's the issue as well, is people add a price tag to things like it's the same character, it's the same scale, and they miss out all the other small points that are involved. I mean, you have to,
whenever you're having a debate with someone and you have a conflict of opinion, you alter the facts to suit your case. That's how it works. You know, people can come out and start talking and can say, oh, you know, isn't it funny? What do you think if people get sent statues for review, for free? Do you think it affects the, like, you know what I mean? But they alter the facts to suit their case. They don't tell you everything.
Well,
they don't want all the details out there.
Yeah, the person.
They just want a little bit of detail.
Yeah, the person posting that was actually the one who's been around for a long time and gets loads of free shit. So he missed that off there, didn't he? But anyway.
Yeah, but you understand my point. When you're trying to perceive an argument, when you're trying to say, you know, this is the debate, this price versus this price, you then use whatever you think suits your case. If you feel one way, you're going to use the evidence that supports you.
Well,
you're not going to use all the evidence, all the facts, because then there's a different discussion that's going to happen.
But the other factors
You know,
as
and
well, the other factors that people don't put into consideration is the factory costs have raised a hell of a lot. I mean, the the industry in China. I mean, the wages in China have gone up considerably, and I have been in conversations with actual people about them moving and opening factories outside of China, which is very unheard of. Literally every collectible out there, literally like 99.999% of these collectibles, PVC figures, statues, model, all of this stuff is made in China, basically. So then now, for people to consider to actually take this out elsewhere is very unheard of. So those costs have gone up, and also you have to consider that Warner Brothers, they have the DC license. Warner Brothers used to be much cheaper than Marvel. I think they still are. They still are cheaper, but again, they're asking for a lot more money for licenses now than they used to because of because of comics have gone up.
Films, all of that, it's all adding to more and more popularity. And it means that the numbers are being stretched. All this is sort of going on. Definitely, 100%. It's all factual. It all affects everything. But the best advice I can give you, if you wanted my advice, my best advice is two things. One, don't buy something because you think it's worth something later. Don't worry about any of this, because the truth is now that's done. That's finished in our industry. It's done. If you're lucky and it comes out and it's well popular and it sells for great money on the secondary market, that's great. But I promise you, predicting that is very, very difficult. Like really difficult now. It never used to be so difficult. So you really want to be investing in what you think is going to suit you best. Like if you had a gun to your head and you had to keep it, it's not going to break your heart. So don't, the rest of it is all semantics. The rest of it doesn't really make any difference. The edition size really doesn't matter too much anymore, because nothing is like I say, 95% of stuff is either going at a loss, or if you can make your money back, you'd have done well. Yeah. So look at it, look at the two and go, which suits my mood? Which suits my setup? What says something about the type of collector I am? Do you like dynamic? Do you like museum? Do you like, canal sculpt? Do you like question mark sculpt? Do you like Prime One's paint? Do you like, sideshows? Is it all of that is really important to when you're judging and buying things. And when you get them in, make sure you're happy with it. Don't just accept it. If you're not, get your money back, send it back. Don't take no shrubs. Sort out that way. You won't ever be unhappy that way. That's the way to do it.
All right. So, the next piece here is the Huntress. So, with this in mind as well, they're doing this now with the Huntress. They did it with the Superman. Do you see this as a way? Do you see this as a way of Prime One just doing another cash grab where they do their variants?
I do.
People buy them, and now they're like, hang on a minute, we can do another little money grab where we just change the capes. And
smart business sense that.
Yeah,
I actually think the fabric cape looks much better.
I think that with the Superman. So this is the Huntress, which came up for pre-order, but that was just a point there about.
A bit dull, the cape looks a bit dull there. That's got a bit of life in it. That fabric looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
But each to their own. People. I mean, in certain countries, fabric's not ideal. So,
of course. And some people despise mixed media. They just don't want to go anywhere near it. They also did it with the Bloodborne piece. They've released a Chinese exclusive, which is going to have exactly the same statue but a smaller base, and I think that is a really bad move. I think that doing that is like such a cash grab, and it's like, oh no, but it's only a small edition for the Chinese conventions and blah blah blah. I don't care if people bought this. They bought the regular one, and then this comes out, and they're like. That I just think it's sneaky, and it's really underhanded.
Disgraceful.
Then the next one is even worse. This one's even worse. So then you have the bloody Chinese exclusive guts. So basically exactly the same piece covered in more blood.
Oh wow, yeah, that's bad.
That is probably the worst one I've seen so far.
I think that might be the most disgusting cash grab I've ever heard of.
Yep, yep. That is that for me. That one is like you got to
Yeah.
be really kidding me. You literally take all of the fucking pieces that you've had handed over that have damaged and whatever else. You splash a little bit of fucking red paint on them to cover up the damage, and then you fucking ship them back out as a little bloody exclusive. I think it's dirty, cheap tactic. I
No.
I thought actually I'm going to say this. I told everyone that I wasn't going to say this on camera, but I actually saw the gold Knight Optimus Prime. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it actually looks really good.
You're fired.
I really did not
Fucking
want to say
fired.
this on camera, but the actual figure, the base is fucking terrible. The base looks really bad. The figure is actually really, really nice, and it does actually have loads of different shades and tones. And it is actually the funny thing is I filmed it, and I was looking at my camera and
Yeah.
the screen, and it looked exactly how I'd seen everyone else's pictures of it.
Oh really?
In person, it is like it's like a
Bit more
gold gunmetal style,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it's
more
actually really nice. And then you've got these like chrome silver exhaust things coming out the back of it. Yeah, it actually looked pretty good. You know, I have to say it, but the base was horrible. But with this, I just think that this is like really. I just can't say enough negative about it. I just don't like the idea, and I just
Well,
think,
you know, at the end of the day, you know, you at the end of the day, there has to be something beyond just making good pieces. Your morals should be, you know, I mean, some people just don't give a shit. Some people just don't care.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
me personally, I actually care about stuff like that. You know, I'm one of them type of cats. I care about that. So, you know, I don't like this type of business practice. I think this is basically, I think in the politest physical terms, this is basically saying you collectors are stupid cunts. And you'll buy whatever we tell you to buy, and you'll do whatever we want so that you can have what you want. And I don't
Yeah.
like that. I don't care about anything enough to give up on my morals and my standards. If you can offer me anything you want, you can offer me anything you want. You can say to me, look, I'll give you the Hulk premium format OG. I'll give it for you £100, but you're gonna have to bend over and you're gonna have to fucking look like a prick, and I'm gonna make you, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make you earn it. I'll just turn around and say I don't want it. I just don't.
What?
I
£100?
won't give
£100? You
on my
say?
morals, on my standards for that. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
There's no peace in this world that I care about enough. Not even anything of my own. I've said this numerous times. If someone said to me, you know what I mean? I've said this before. If someone said, you know, you can't be friends with Gary, you know, or I'm going to smash your cable with a hammer, just smash it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I won't give up on my standards, my morals, and my humanity for a piece of fucking plastic. I'm telling you now. And if I think it's wrong, I don't care how good it looks, it's wrong.
Yeah.
And I won't invest, I won't put nothing to it, and I'm going to call you out.
I just think the
And if
issue.
you're my friend or not, I'm going to
Yeah.
call you out. You want to take the piss, yeah? You want to sell things for a high amount of money, stupid ES pieces, and I know you, I'm still going to say you're taking the piss.
I think the issue with it again is about if you have a variant, I think it needs to have something to it. You know, it needs to. You know, Sideshow will do the variants of say Spider-Man, and that the actual Spider-Man are a different body sculpt, so they are different.
Yeah.
The Hulks have different heads, you know, so there are some difference. This just has like red paint. Fuck, it looks like he's gone rolling in the fucking mud. You know,
I still maintain that any variant you're doing, I understand what you're saying, and I agree to what you're saying to a degree, but I think you're entitled to release any variant you wish, any variant you like, but just make it so that it comes out at the same time.
I think that's.
I've got no issue. I don't care if you want to make it blood, if that's it, or you want to put a little hammer on the base and say that that's a variant. I don't give a shit, but I think that when it comes to time to sell, and this is the pre-orders coming up, I think I should be able to choose at the same time.
I think that's one of the
I don't want to see it a year later. It's not transparent.
That's one of the best practices, I think, of PCS. That's one of the best things that they do is PCS. Day one, they will tell you all of the versions you are getting, and you make your decision on which one you want to buy, and that's how you should do it.
I agree,
but I just think that, you know, Sideshow used to do. Sideshow have been doing it for a long time. Sideshow have been doing it since the first Spider-Man premium format came out. But they were different enough in a way, and I think that, you know,
they
it's
are.
still
The negatives don't have a different base. The retro's got different colours. I get that. I get that.
But I just think that when you do like the Batman Beyond, then you release a gold Batman Beyond, and then you release a white Batman Beyond, it's just like, what the fuck? And I mean, collectors shouldn't really buy their pieces as a way of saying it's an investment. But the thing is, if you're spending $1,000 on a piece, you are spending $1,000. That's a lot of money. You know, that is a lot of money. I mean, maybe not to everyone. But to me, that's a lot of money, right?
It's a lot of money.
$1,000 for me to drop on a statue is a lot of money. So basically, if you then say, all right, I've got it, and it's sold out, you know, there's a feeling of, there is a good feeling to that. You know, you've got it, it's sold out, you got it in time, it feels great, you know.
Yeah,
for them then to come out and go, here's another variant, here's another variant, here's another variant, and then your investment just kind of just dropped. So like, if something happens where, again, you're not buying the piece to sell, but you don't know what's going to happen in your life. So you basically get a piece and you're like, shit, you know, I've got hospital bills, I've got this. I need to make my money back. And you put the statues up for sale. You can't get $500 for it because now, you know,
there's 6 of them, 6 different styles.
And then also they're selling them on their website 30% off now. But anyway,
but there is another debate, right? Which is just a quick one, which is there also should be a relationship with the company and the buyer. Okay, if I hand over my money, I don't just want to feel like I'm just it doesn't matter. I want to feel like, you know, we've made an agreement, you're going to deliver something good to me, and you're not going to fuck me up later by releasing 10 more different variants of this type.
Yeah,
that is, for me, I think that's quite important. That's a good business practice. If I bought that beast, right? I've bought that beast. Okay, I want that beast in. Yeah, I've paid for it. If then there is suddenly, you know, a year later, somebody releases, you know, the same, you know, he releases the same beast, you know, with different colors, we're going to fall out. I'm going to text him. I'm going to abuse him. I'm going to call him out online. I'm going to go after it. You know, companies deserve the same treatment, really.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be such, oh, well, that's how, you know, they need to make money. No, they don't. No, they don't. They're making quite enough money, thank you very much.
Well, they made their money off the first run.
I would understand that customs do it more than licensing.
I would expect.
Make a buck, and they don't do it. Customs don't do it.
Yeah.
Licensing are the ones doing it, and that should speak volumes to companies. They should look at it and say, you know what, fucking hell, you know, we're making this big deal and we're saying that they're these bandits and then this and that. Who's the one holding who at gunpoint here? You're going to give me a statue, the thing you do get some blood on it, and that's okay.
Yeah, the thing you do get now with the before it all kind of kicked off anyway, but what you got with the custom pieces is they would make 50 pieces, for example, and then they would have then they would like realize it's selling very well, and they would make 15 artist proofs, and it's like that's the biggest bullshit ever. But that's another conversation for another day, because I know we don't have a lot of time.
And it's not the same. It's not really the same. So it's doing well. You're not up the ES. Yes, it's not great. It's not a great practice. But you know, you're talking about companies here that are making millions per piece. This bloody exclusive is not going to save Prime One. But what it will do, it will damage them, and that's the point. You know, you keep doing this, it's going to damage you. Your reputation will be just that you're a money grabbing, heartless. You know, it's not a great look. And this is a Japanese company, is it not?
It is.
Japanese are some of the most morally grounded people in the world.
Yeah, honour's a big deal.
They don't do nothing that would sell their soul. Are you crazy? I can't believe that this is a practice that they would agree to. I mean, I'm shocked by it. Genuinely shocked.
Yeah. Well, Ivan Lobo's saying the same thing. He's saying, yeah, when I saw this pissed me off. I felt like I got slapped in the face. Supposedly, the distributors requested this, LOL. So they can request it, but, you know, apparently, yeah, it was Chinese exclusive for a convention. Dave Rose is totally agree this is a dirty tactic. Then Bernard Kane is, yeah, I agree. So, yeah, anyway, we'll move on to anything else anyway. So then you got
I've got to eat my dinner, so you better get moving.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to move on, because you're like carrying on. So we've got the Prime 1 Predator, figurative Predator. So you got the masthead there. We spoke about this anyway at the convention. So this, when it was
nice pictures though, and our girl Fink says this looks great, and I trust her with Predator. So that's
yeah.
good.
Well, I trust Fink with most stuff. With when she says something's good or bad. So she's got a good eye for it.
Lovely. It's almost like steampunk that style.
Then you got the Ultimate Warrior. I never watched wrestling, so that's your. Do you want to say anything about the Ultimate Warrior?
It's great. I think I like it. I think it looks good. I want to see a lot more of this line. I mean, I'm quite. I mean, for me, I think that it's a great likeness. You know, I can definitely see him. I think they got the physique fairly right, because he's quite misleading. He's very ripped, his Ultimate Warrior. So rather than being a really massive guy, but yeah, I think it looks nice. I think that PCS can do much better than this. I think that they could do, like an Undertaker, and really, I mean, with their mixed media and fucking cut and sew department, they could really turn that into something special.
Yeah. Then you got the first figures Psycho Mantis. This is from Metal Gear Solid. This piece looks pretty fucking cool. So this is from the first Metal Gear Solid. This is the one where I don't know, you didn't really play the game, but when you fight him, you literally fight him, and he kicks the shit out of you. You can't beat him. He predicts, like, he's psychic. He predicts all of your moves, and you can't do anything without him kicking your ass. And what happens is Snake actually talks, do you know, like Deadpool, where he does the fourth wall? Snake does that as well sometimes. And what happens is they kind of suggest that you plug your control pad into the second player port. And when you do that, he can't read your moves.
That's clever. I like
so this, Psycho Mantis looks great.
Looks great. I'm not. I mean, this is a. Does she go? Does this person go camo as well then?
I don't recall him doing that. Oh yeah. Sorry, no, he does. He does. He's right. Yeah, he does. He disappears and he runs around the office. Yeah. Then you got the Queen Studios announced, so they got the Terminator 2 Judgment Day license. I did hear something about this the other day, where I was talking to some people who deal with the kind of Marvel license, and Queen Studios announced that they have the Marvel license for certain characters, but when I spoke to several people about it, they were a bit like, yeah, their formatting for their announcement was well off, and when they've looked into some stuff, possibly that, I don't know whether that's bullshit or not, whether they've got that license.
It's interesting.
So that could be, I mean, I'd like to know what Queen Studio says. It's just to do with, if you post anything through Marvel, Disney, it has to be in a certain way, a certain format, and you can't just whack a fucking Marvel logo over the top and say, we have a Marvel license. So a lot of people have got a big question mark over their licensing side. And also that they've done basically the Wolverine and some other pieces which weren't licensed, and then straight away they're getting the license. So then you got the fan art Batman on throne, so he's around his sort of computer.
Looks cool.
Yeah, no, it's nice. So he's in the Bat cave, kind of chilling his beans, and his thighs, fucking hell, look at the size of his thighs. Jesus Christ.
I'm telling you, there's been some extensions there, man.
Yeah. Then you have the animation line from Sideshow. So basically, they've done a teaser with the Joker and the Harley.
With the hyena as well. It looks cool, man.
That's Bud and Lou, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
It is.
Don't ask me.
It is. Then you got the Iron Man Mark III, which I actually did see in person. I don't actually think the mud was an issue. This is actually the Sideshow pictures of the mud. And then obviously you've got the ones in hand. I agree with the way this looks, where there's no mud on the shin guard, and it lacks.
That's the problem more.
Yeah, so there's no blending. So you have it all on the shoe and not on the shin guard. So
I have a little bit of an issue with the base though, because I think I've looked at a lot of and I think the base took a big hit in terms of detailing. Well, I'm not talking about the armor. I'm talking about the actual stones, and the rocks, people, and stuff like that. It looks
people have actually got the mud off with an eraser.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But
it's so cool.
That's on Carlos Super Bob's video as well. But with what George was saying, about the base, is I saw this piece a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't really have a big issue with the battle damage. It could be better, but I didn't really have a problem with it. But I agree with George, there was a huge lack of detail on the base. The base looked like boring, and there could have been more shading in there. So I actually agree that could have been something that they should have improved on, where people were focusing on something totally different. There's your Akuma. A bit late now.
Yeah, better late than never. Yeah, there's a classic head that you get the two heads with Sideshow, which I think, that's the two I like, seeing the beads that way and then the ones across the body. So I just like that. Jesus, that's big.
There's a massive piece from Taurus, from fan art, sorry. I'll have to cut that out later. Massive piece from massive piece of fan art. So this is from Diablo, and it's fucking huge.
That's big.
Then you got the Connecticut's Terry. This is from the SNK. We actually have this waiting at George's house to do an unboxing of. Sorry, we're not going to unbox it. We're going to set it up, and we're going to do feedback for Connecticut's to tell them what they can improve on before you guys get this in hand.
This looks like the best interpretation of this character yet.
I think that I am really, really happy because that fucking idiot got the license for SNK, Danny Hines prick, and basically this piece, I'm not just saying it because he's a prick, because he has done some great pieces. I do like his Wolverine and whatever else, but anywho, but his Terry is so fucking vanilla and so boring that this piece blows it out of the water, and I'm glad that's the case. Also, I
like it, man.
When you have
other ones, fan art ones, and some other ones, this looks like the best ones.
Also, when you have a prick like that who's basically making licensed pieces and still making his customs and pretending he's not, what he's doing is behind in his little group, he's putting up posts to say Spider-Man 2.0 is coming soon. It's going to be much better than the old Spider-Man, which is a pile of shit. So basically, a piece that ain't even properly out yet, and he's saying it's a pile of shit already and releasing a new one. But anyway, that's my little rant. Then there's the light up there on the Terry.
That doesn't surprise me, to be fair. Nothing really surprises me.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that guy to come and get me at the gym.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
There you go. Look at that.
Just looks amazing.
Obviously with and without the light up there. I think that light up looks really great. No. I think with clear resin, light up is great on like these kind of fires. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this. I should be going to George's house possibly tomorrow. We need to work out logistics about it, and we'll set it up.
When we say that, we basically mean get permission from our wives. That's the logistics.
Yeah. I'm
going. I go out to play with George.
Yeah. There you go. There's the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks awesome. I mean, as I say, we'll.
It looks great. I love it. Rocking out the Converse and jeans. The material looks almost like they've used mixed media. That's how good it looks then.
This is quarter scale as well. So all their Marvel pieces were 6, and this is a quarter. So this is a big
piece. You mean
piece.
Street Fighter pieces were 6.
So what did I say?
Marvel.
Sorry, yeah. Street Fighter pieces. All the Street Fighter pieces are 6.
They did do a couple of quarter scale ones, but
the older ones were, So I mean, I'm really looking forward to this, and I mean, I think this actually looks like one of their best pieces so far.
Yeah. I hope this is what I see tomorrow, because that's what I see tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I really hope. They ain't getting it back. If it looks like this, they ain't getting their prototype back. Sorry, Adib, you can Adib, I hope you got a backup because you ain't getting it back.
Yeah, hope you've got plans.
Yeah, I hope you got like a contingency. Actually, Keats is in London, isn't he? He's got both our addresses. So, and
welcome to come anytime.
Actually, Keats is a lazy fucker and he ain't going nowhere. He still ain't come round to collect his fucking Thundercat Dio.
Yeah, I bet.
These are the fish for the
XM.
Aquaman, 1/6 Aquaman. So these were pieces which they teased a couple of weeks ago. Again, I think there are newer ones, but you know, these are for the con. Really looking forward to seeing some of these pieces. This is the Deathstroke.
Jesus.
This is the Batman. This is the Samurai one on the horse.
Yeah. Amazing. I've seen them some paint ups. This it looks even better.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think these are ones from where I have a folder where I put all the pictures, and these are ones before I went on holiday. So we were going to do a chat just before. This is the Rocket Raccoon tees, and the Groot in the corner.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. So these are all teasers basically for Singapore Toy Game Comic Con, which I'm going to be at next week. So there, Wonder Woman, Superman cape. This one's actually really interesting, as if you see here, there's like a Joker gun, there's like a Harley arm, and then if you look here, there's like all arms and legs and whatever. If you look here, the second row down, they're like fucking ears. It looks like Man-Bat. Or am I making that up?
It does look like ears.
It looks like Man-Bat ears. I saw that the other day. No one mentioned it.
Could be. I don't know. Could be.
Yeah. Then you got the fucking. That's the base for the Samurai Batman. Looks like your Beta Ray Bill base.
Looks better.
Yeah, looks better. It does look better actually. Then you got the Batman pieces in there. The Aquaman. There you go.
Riding seahorse, isn't it?
Ride the seahorse, yes. There you go, that looks nice. That's the Batman. Great. Batman Samurai there, look at that.
Yeah, really coming on. Beautiful.
And then you got the Colossus, which was shown today. So this is the XM Colossus.
I really like what they've done with this as well. I think this looks great. It's super dynamic. Love the fact he's going to have that thing in his hands, going to throw it. I think that's spot on, that is. And I think I actually quite like the Colossus. Is actually really difficult to get the dimensions of the character right, because he's actually got a really strange physique. He's quite tall. He's got long legs and long arms, so it's quite strange.
Yeah. So here you go. So we had to rush through there. Sorry, because George has got his dinner, and I think my girlfriend's in any moment now. Anyway, so
run, mate.
Yeah, run. Also, I'm meant to be making dinner, so yeah.
Right, I'm going to go eat. It's great to catch up with everybody. Remember what we said. So we'll be sorting out the 150 show. Giveaway will be the Gambit from Mohammed Safik. That's XM Gambit. We will be giving that away. We'll work out how we're going to give it away. We'll be talking over the next few days about how to perfect that so it's mutually beneficial to both the channel and to whoever the lucky person gets it.
Hey, we need to make it work. If we're gonna give it away, we need to make it work for us as well. We can't just go, yeah, here you go, guys. Here's your statue. The only thing is sorry, we forgot to mention, you do have to pay shipping. Sorry, Mohammed said he'll give the statue, but he ain't paying your shipping. So
but that's reasonable anyway.
You're gonna have to pay.
That's very reasonable, because it's you know, it's a con exclusive piece, so it's one of them. It's not, you can't get it unless you're there.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's fair. That's a fair shout. Anyway, much love. Be safe. Dude, I'll speak to you later.
Thank you very much, and thanks for watching. And keep up. Like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever else. Got loads of videos coming out. Got about 10 videos I'm going to upload today, actually, but not put them all up. We're going to try and get some videos done before the convention, but there's obviously going to be like fucking 100 videos going up for the convention as well. So, thanks, guys. Take care. Peace. Peace. All right. So...